All right, welcome to our Zoom talk. And I am excited because Dr. Rob Garcia is here, and I'm excited to interview you, Dr. Rob. How are you doing?
Hey, Marie, I'm doing great. Thanks so much for the interview.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of interviews, Dr. Rob. So I thought that this time I talked to you because I know you have so many things going on, and you've got your own network of people that you talk to every day. And just wanted to share you to the entire world of my connections. So I thought that would be awesome to have you here.
Yeah, thank you so much. I can't wait.
Okay, so Dr. Rob, what I'm trying to do is I wanted to just give a lot of good information for the audience that are listening to my videos. And my goal is to provide them all kinds of ideas, anything that would be helpful in their situation right now. I know that we are all aware that people have lost jobs, and there's some challenges and struggling in their situation. So I wanted to just be able to give them a lot of resources. And I know you have tons of resources that you can share. And I'm excited for everyone that you're here. So, I mean, first of all, I wanted to just let people know how you and I connected. And it's through Dr. Stephen Kalalui for doing the Business Doctor TV show. And you were one of the cast in there, right?
Yeah, it was a great time and a great experience. I'm grateful to both of you for putting me on and showing me how the whole process works. That was a great introduction.
That's good. Yeah, I remember you were, I think it was the day before, or it's not even the day before of the filming, was it? Where we were, you were all at the studio and you were pretty quiet. You were quiet there, and so I wasn't sure what you did. But the more I got to know you, the more oh my gosh, it's incredible what you have. So I don't want to wait for that anymore. I wanted to just go ahead and ask you, what's going on with your business right now, and what can you offer to people at the same time?
Okay, so I do two things. I'm a business growth strategist here in San Diego, and then I also have a business magazine called Shift Advanced Life Design. And so what I've been doing lately, my business didn't change too much because I was already home based, and so I have a global audience, and I give consulting around the world. But the biggest thing that I've really added to the plate is income streams, because over the years, I've created courses, I've done ebooks, I've the magazine itself, all these different ways that I've monetized. And so for a lot of people that have lost their jobs or don't have those sources of revenue coming in, I'm more than happy to kind of show them how, say, a real estate agent or a broker or a lawyer can take their existing body of knowledge and turn it into something that's sellable. Because a lot of people don't know about these processes, Marie. It's for the most part, an ebook or a course is free to create. A lot of people don't know that. They think that it's some big elaborate process. It's not. I've written ebooks in about 5 to 6 hours and had them, that's from concept to sale.
Wow.
And really all you have to do is just type out a Word document, turn it into a PDF, and then you can make it on canva.com for free. Okay. And then just start selling it. So that's one thing. And I always tell people when they're starting off to make their income streams, you want to start off with 3. You want a basic ebook, you want a very simple course, and you want consulting calls. So those are the easiest ones that you can get out there and start telling people about and making sales immediately. Don't try and make something super complicated. Just keep it nice and easy. My first course was just 5 emails over the course of a week. And I sold that. I sold out of that one during pre-launch, just teaching media strategies. Okay. So it can be just as easy as a series of unlisted YouTube videos that are put onto a PDF, and you can do that in Canva. And that's it. I mean, it's really not that hard.
Well, I'm curious because I forgot to even ask you how you got all started with this. I know that you were in the military, or I'm not really sure. Maybe you can give us some information on your background in terms of that.
Yeah, I was a high school teacher for a while. I was a college professor of business, and then I'm still an Air Force reservist. And so by doing all these, having all these things in my background, I realized that teaching really is my passion in life. And so I transitioned over to business strategist, and I just started creating all these ebooks and courses and doing consulting, teaching people techniques for growth and visibility in their business.
Okay. And how were you able to create this massive network that you have right now?
It was a combination of things. It's consistent social media. So like you, I'm very active, a lot of videos, a lot of postings. And it's going that next step, Marie, and you're very good at this. You're very good at finding out what people need and then creating value for them or introducing them to somebody. And it's those little things, because you can attract 1,000 people, but if you don't connect to them, it's really not a good connection, you know?
Okay. So it matters when you have that business relationship. That's what you're saying.
It's 2 steps. It's
Okay.
attract and then connect.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Well, I am curious in terms of the value of your services to your to the clients that you've already served. What was the impact in their business when you started working with them?
So it depends on what their business model is. So, for example, I had a couple of clients that were goods-based businesses, so they sold things online. And once I started getting them some interviews, and once I started teaching them how to do their social media a little bit better, they saw a rapid uptick in sales. A few of them had some severe spikes. One of them I
Okay.
was able to get on TV and in the newspaper, and he got about 6 months of orders very quickly.
Wow. So
Yeah.
what would be the time frame of them working with you in terms of reaching that result? How does that work with you?
It's different for every business model, to be honest. It's not,
Okay.
one size fits all, but we definitely see some results. If they come to me and they say, I want more interviews, I can usually get them some interviews in under 14 days.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You can make them celebrities.
Yeah. That's one of my most famous courses. And I talked about on the Dr. Stevens show was tactical CEQ, and just teaching people how to be more media visible. And it's been a very popular course.
Okay. I am curious about your foundation in terms of how you made your business very successful. What are the foundation, or I would say maybe principles in life that you've used to where you are now became very successful in your business?
It was a couple of things. The main thing is to really figure out what your prospect needs, because I can't, I get on a lot of phone calls with prospects, people that want to work with me, but if I'm not exactly what they need, I will steer them to whoever is. And so
Okay.
if they come to me and say, hey, I need digital marketing or I need branding, I'm going to say, well, that's not me. I'm a visibility strategist. That's a whole different world. Then I'll educate them
Yeah.
about what the difference is. But ultimately, you need to listen to people and find out exactly what benefits them. Some people just want better social media. Some of them just want to intermingle with celebrities. Some of them want better strategies for media. It just, you have to listen and kind of find out.
Okay. Now I know. How long have you been doing your business? I mean, how long has it been for you?
It's been about 4 years, and I
Four
do this
years.
full time from home, which is amazing.
Okay. No. So where did you experience? I'm sure there's some challenges and um, hardship within your business, because I think everybody has to have that when you're running a business. What was your challenges, and how were you able to overcome those challenges?
My biggest challenge was marketing myself and really creating value for people when I wasn't well known a couple of years ago.
Okay.
I spent a lot of time building up the network and reaching out to people that seemed cool online, and talking with them and seeing if they were friendly. That's a big thing with me. I have to be friends with people I do business with.
Okay. So so the branding of yourself is one of the main things, which I truly agree with you, because I think that when people really recognize you and they trust you, they will do anything just to work with you. And I think there's a huge factor in terms of liking the person, and I think that's part of the whole branding, right?
Yeah, I would absolutely agree. And one piece of advice I would give to your viewers is constantly upgrade. So that means your video, your photos, your logo, even the cameras and mics that you use. Always be upgrading the quality of what you're creating.
Okay. So what most people say about you, Dr. Rob, because I know you have a huge group of people that follows you. What are the things that they love about you, and what are the things that they really truly admire about you?
People have told me I'm easy to talk to, that
Okay.
I'm ethical, which is always great to hear. You know,
Okay.
we never really know how we're perceived until people tell us, and they just tell me that I'm down to earth, and that's always a
Okay.
really nice compliment.
And those are good. Those are good compliments. I tell you, I've also learned some of the things that just going through with my business, and I hear things that, oh my God, is that the way they looked at me? It's like, you know, it's kind of nice to hear that from people. So do you suggest, or do you recommend people to really also, find out how people look at them and how they perceive them in their business?
I think one of the most honest things a person can do, and this isn't for everybody, but to ask 5 people, what am I doing right in business and what am I doing wrong? And the feedback you'll get is invaluable.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think that's awesome. Well, Dr. Rob, is there anything else that you wanted to let people know? This is a great opportunity for you to just share your thoughts and see what they can do in their situation right now.
Yeah, the biggest thing is to start with the internal, the mindset, and to make sure that you're doing things that relieve stress, whether it's going for walks or playing with your animals or your kids, or doing things that make you happy. Maybe you're watching comedy, whatever. Mental health is so important these days, Marie. And even, even in
Yes.
my shoes, I mean, I take a couple days each week to make sure that I'm doing stuff that keeps me inspired and moving forward, because it's very easy to lock into a mindset of negativity with everything that we're going through right now.
And so once they figured that out, what are the things that they could, you know, kind of push themselves into making a step?
Um, isolating, kind of finding out like how they genuinely feel, because if someone is depressed or someone is angry all the time, there's usually an underlying reason, and it's important to be honest
Okay.
with yourself about what it might be.
Okay. All right. Well, amazing. That is so awesome, Dr. Rob. Now, if anybody wants to get a hold of you, how do they find you?
They can go to my main website at yournextlevelofsuccess.com, or they can find me on Facebook under Robert Garcia.
All right. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Rob. It's so nice to have you here. Is everything good with you so
Yeah.
far?
Yeah, everything's going great. We're just about to release a new issue of my business magazine tomorrow.
Okay.
You can find it free at shiftlifedesign.com.
All
Super
right.
excited. We're doing a giant article on 30 business owners regarding COVID and how they've pivoted.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you so much, Dr. Rob. I really, really appreciate it. And hopefully we can, book another time where we can talk about different topics. And again, I truly appreciate your time. And for everyone that's watching right now, Dr. Rob is amazing. Definitely you want to connect with him. He has a lot of tips and a lot of good ideas that you can work with. So definitely reach out to him. And again, these are the people that I have met, connected, and I've experienced their work of art. And I am just truly blessed by my connections. And I wanted to make sure that you guys also take advantage of that. Anyway, have an amazing weekend or weeks and just have fun. All right. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thank you.